Hey guys, welcome back to Likewise Pod's 12 Days of Podmas. It is day 8 and I'm Issa. Okay, I feel like that was kind of all over the place. But you might have noticed that again, I'm alone, and that's because today's a mini day. And you're in luck because there are two minis out today. Mine and Sam's. We're both giving our own little holiday gift guides. So excited to cozy up for another episode today. So grab your hot cocoa or any other favorite seasonal bev because it is time to get holly jolly. Yay! Oh my gosh, literally love that intro. So obsessed with it. Well, okay. Uh spoiler, teaser for season 5, 2024. We're probably going to be changing up the intro a little bit to make it more fun, more exciting. Um we're doing like a whole rebrand. So get excited for that because I'm excited. We're both excited. Anyways, yeah, so if you've been listening to the previous 7 days, oh my gosh, we're like more than halfway through. That's so sad. But anyways, if you've been listening to the previous 7 days, you'll know that we're answering the question, what candy cane flavor are you? Instead of doing our usual roses and thorns. So today I am feeling, what am I feeling? I feel like I'm feeling, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm feeling, I think I'm feeling kind of like caramelly. I love caramel, so I'll go with like a nice little caramel candy cane. Yeah, no rhyme or reason other than I love caramel. Oh, I'll make it salted caramel. A little dash of fun. Yeah, no, no updates really for my reading, so live, laugh, love. Just trying to get through some books. But it's so hard because I'm reading so many at a time, and I know I shouldn't do that, but I'm a mood reader, and so like I just read whatever I'm in the mood for. Like if I'm not in the mood for it, like I cannot get through. So that's kind of what's happening with me for me with Throne of Glass right now, even though I'm reading it with two other people, but the two other people have passed me, like way past me, like one of my friends, actually Emily, like she's already on the fifth book, sixth book, or whatever, including after having read the Assassin's Blade, like as book 3 or 4. I don't even know. But anyway, she's on like book 5 or 6 now out of 7. And then Hannah, my other friend, she just finished Throne of Glass, and now she's on the second book. And I'm still just like a quarter of the way through Throne of Glass. But we're having a fun little reading party tomorrow, so hopefully I'll finish it then. So updates will come eventually. Uh, anyways, okay. So now I'll get into it. If you listen to Sam's episode, you know she's like talking about gifts for like partners and friends and just so much fun. Yeah. Her episode is so good. So if you haven't listened already, I so recommend it. Um, and I'm going to be talking about gifts for each love language, which obviously I had to do. I can't just not talk about personality types. And while love languages aren't necessarily a personality type, I think of them as that because it's like part of who you are. It's part of your personality, like how you feel loved and then how you like give love, you know? And so I think knowing love languages is so important. Like if you don't know any other personality type, quote, personality types, I think it's like so important that you know someone's love language just so that you know, like, okay, how do they most feel loved? Like, how can I show them that I love them? How can I show them that I care for them? How can I show my affection for them? That they'll receive it in a great way. Because if their love language is, say, words of affirmation, but the way that you give love is like I don't know, acts of service, then like yeah, that's great, but they're not like feeling as loved as they would. Like yeah, they're grateful. I'm sure they're grateful for you doing acts of service and stuff, but they're not feeling or like receiving the love that you intended, if that makes sense. You know, I don't know. I'll get into each love language more and like give a couple examples of stuff. But yeah. So, um yeah, and like the way that we give love can be so different from the way that we like receive it, the way that we hear it, you know. Me, I'm very like I give and receive love the same way, and yeah, it's hard um like giving love in a love language that is not like one of your top love languages. Like if it's like bottom, that's like, oh, that's kind of uncomfy. But it's important to practice all of them so then you can get good at it and know how to love on others in their love language if it's not the same as your own. So the first one I'm going to talk about is acts of service, and that what that means is like doing something helpful or kind for someone. And so it's an often misunderstood language. Acts of service is not just basic housework. It's not just like, oh yeah, I took out the garbage for you. Oh yeah, I made you a sandwich. Like, yes, that's so nice, so appreciated. But it's about going above and beyond for another person. So showing love through acts of service is when you take something off someone's plate to make their life easier. It's being mindful of all the things that need to be done and doing something for that person. So, like going grocery shopping for someone whose love language is acts of service, like that's how they receive love. Oh my gosh, they'd be like, oh my gosh, that is so kind. Like, I cannot believe you did that for me. Like, that it would just mean like the world to them. And so, like, it can look like bringing you coffee in the morning or taking it upon themselves to fix something or buy something you've been meaning to get but don't have the time for. So, again, like grocery shopping, like yeah, it might not seem like super exciting, be like, ugh, I hate grocery shopping, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm here, so I might as well just get something for like this person that I know that they've been wanting, or something that like I know that they have run out of and are meaning to get, blah, 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 or whatever. And so, like, that's so nice. Uh, and people who receive love by acts of service like are generally pretty practical and organized. So knickknacks and novelty gifts might not be the best route. You know, like if you have time for homemade goods, like spend time creating a personalized coupon book or of chores or activities that you can uphold. You know, oh my gosh, like I don't know if everyone did this in elementary school, but I remember like for Father's Day or Mother's Day or something, you know, we would make these little coupon books, be like, oh, here's like one like a coupon for like a shoulder massage or a coupon for doing the dishes or a coupon for this, you know? And so it's just kind of taking it back to that. Yeah. Or like, of course, a very handy voucher. So the trick for vouchers, it's to go niche, right? Like, oh, yes. Uh, it might feel more practical to get generic grocery voucher that the recipient might really need or want, but it's not like super exciting thing to unwrap. But again, like it would be super great and like I'm sure that they would love it. But to keep it interesting, why not switch it up for a voucher to like their favorite bookshop or their, I don't know, local Pilates studio or yoga place or maybe even the place that they like to get lunch when working at the office. Or maybe it's making their lunch for work or whatever. I don't even know. But I don't know. It's just everything on like all of these lists. It's like the more niche it is, probably the better because then you're speaking to like not only their love language, but showing that like you know them and you care for them and you pay attention to their wants and needs and their desires and stuff and like what they like. So yeah, I hope that all made sense. If it didn't, I guess ask or look it up. Yeah. But I'm gonna move on to physical touch. And so physical touch is just like physical expressions of love. It can be both romantic and platonic. These love languages aren't all just romantic. It's not all for like a partner. It's not all for like a spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance. You know, it's not all for that. Like your love language is how you receive love. It's how you like give love to anyone in your life that you care about, to anyone in your life that you interact with. Um, so yeah, so physical touch, like hugs, kisses, massages, any kind of physical and consensual key, touch is so appreciated. But beyond actual physical touches, sitting closely together while watching TV or reading books or, you know, dancing together, you could sign up for a dance class. Like that would be so fun. Like that would be so meaningful. Um, or partner yoga classes. I hate yoga personally, but you know, that is some people's like. Some people love yoga. So um, yeah, or like again with the coupons, like a massage coupon. So then maybe you don't have to do it, but it could get them their physical touch fix, and also it would be nice. Or oh, this is so fun. Like a long distance touch bracelet. So like you and another person, like a best friend or like your partner or whatever. Like if you're not physically together, I mean, you can even have it if you are physically together, but you're just like away during the days, or you know, like they send like vibrations when they're tapped, and so it's a good way to stay connected. Oh, isn't that so cute? Or even like a cozy blanket. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I wish I came up with all of these, but I just like looked at some articles and posts by people whose like love languages these are. I'm like, oh my gosh, I never would have thought of that because I was like, hugs, kisses, high fives. Like, yeah, good physical touch gifts, and like it's really hard if honestly it was hard like thinking of anything, and so that's why I did not resort, but like that's why I did do some research and look up some things that could be done because I was like, I have no idea. Like gifting is the only love language that I would think of to get gifts for. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. But yeah. Anyways, next I'm gonna be talking about words of affirmation, words of aff. This is my love language, if anyone's curious, in case I haven't said it a million times before, which I definitely have. But words of affirmation are like verbal expressions of care and affection. Again, the more niche, the better. So, like, the more specific, the better. So, something, a gift for a words of aff person could look like a poetry book, or like not just any poetry, but something that could um, relate to their life or like their interests, right? A love letter. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I got a card in the mail today for my birthday, and I just about cried. I was like, that is so kind. And I'm like, that's the person I want to be. I want to send cards to people for their birthdays. And so I'm deciding to do that right now. So let me know when your birthday is, and I will send you a card for your birthday. Yeah. I, but like a note of any kind, really. One that requires thought and generally includes like anecdotes or stories or just I like, I don't know. It's so meaningful to me when people say, Issa, I love our friendship. I'm so grateful to be your friend. I'm so grateful to be in your life because of ABC, or you've taught me XYZ, or this is what our friendship, this is what our relationship means to me, you know? And just kind of giving examples like that, it's so, so, so meaningful because, I mean, yes, it's great being like, ah, you're such a great friend. Hope you have a great day. Be like, "Ah, thanks." But it's like, um, I don't know, when people get specific about it, it makes my heart flutter. It just makes my heart so happy, and it fills me with so much joy, and it makes me feel so valued and cherished that, oh my gosh. It's so hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that like not everyone's love language is the same. Like not everyone's order is the same. And I'm like, how do some people like not care about words of affirmation? Like I love words of affirmation. uh, and it's really funny because I feel like people would, when I tell people, I'm like, believe it or not, my love language is words of affirmation. And then they're like the other night I said that, and then they're like, oh, now I feel like you don't like me. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I joke around and make fun when I love you. But I also like I know I need to get better about that because sometimes it's too much. Other times, I don't know. But beside the point. Um, but yeah, so like a note, a poetry book. Oh, if you feel like getting crafty, you could like make little messages. Oh my gosh, one time I made my friend in high school, like for her birthday, I made her like the open when cards and like did it for various different occasions, like open when you turn 21, or open when you're having a bad day, open when you get married, open when you get a new pair of shoes, you know, just like random things. And it was so cute. And I hope she liked it. I hope she like kept them and like opened them. We're not like the closest friends now. I mean, we're like not close at all. But like that, it was so meaningful for me to do it. And I'm pretty sure her love language was words of affirmation as well. So if not, then it might not have been as meaningful for her to receive it. But I think it was. And so it was meaningful for her to like get that. And like I made a scrapbook for her one year too. Um, and so like just little things like that. Oh my gosh. The more personal, the more honestly kind of the more work you put into it. It makes someone like a word of app heart feel so good and so full. Um but yeah, or like even like filling up a jar with uh like little notes like you can do it, or I love this about you, or you know, oh like the 365 reasons why I love you, you know, and that like couples do. Yeah, you could do that. um, like they could read them daily or when they're in need of some consolation or like just whatever. That's so like I love the open one cards. If anyone wants to do that for me, I will gladly take them. Okay. Alternatively, like you could get them like their favorite quote or some other kind of sentimental piece framed or like put on a canvas or like honestly just put on a piece of paper and give it to them and they'll love it. And if you say like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, you can frame this." Or like their song, oh my gosh, favorite songs, like lyrics. Oh, love, 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 love. And handmade cards also always go a long, long way. Like there are so many things you could do. If you need words of mouth help, let me know. I'll be there. I can help you. I love being everyone's number one cheerleader. So yeah, I love it. The next one is quality time, and that's just like spending time with someone without distraction. And what distraction is, it can be different for every person. It could be like not looking at your phone, or it could be um honestly, I don't know. Like quality time, it is like it's probably like my middle love language. Like I just like I like it, but I prefer others over it, and then I the opposite of disprefer. I don't know. Others below it. I don't know. Um but yeah, so like beyond just leaving a window of time in your calendar free for them, like these people delight in a well thought out plan, like something that shows you've put effort into actively carving out time together. So it's not just about like finding time, but it's about making time, you know? For this reason, like activities that involve prior planning will tug on their heartstrings. So try getting creative and organizing an experience to take part in, such as like at home pottery kit, a puzzle. Oh my gosh, I love me a good puzzle. Um, or a class you can do together, such as like paint and sip or a cooking workshop. Oh my gosh. Or like earlier with physical touch, like a dance lesson or yoga class together. That would be so fun. And if one of you is physical touch and one of you is quality time, bam, two birds in one stone. Um, Even like concert or event tickets to something you know that they'd like is always, always, always a winner too. And the thing about this is like it's not supposed to be something that only they would enjoy. Like, yes, they would love that, but if you don't enjoy it, but you're doing it for them, it's like, oh, that's so nice of them. But I also don't think that they'd totally be able to enjoy themselves knowing that you're not like enjoying yourself, if that makes sense, you know? So try to find something that you would both like to do, something you'd both enjoy, or like, even if it's just sitting down and watching a movie together, just like okay, so actually my friend that I did like the open one cards for, we would just go to each other's houses and nap. And like in high school, my top two were quality time and words of app. Like words of app was just barely above quality time, in my love languages. And literally just napping at each other's houses and then going home immediately after, like after an hour and a half, 2 hours nap, it filled my cup. It made me feel so loved. I was like, oh, I feel part of the family, and she like same with her and mine, and um, it's just small things. It doesn't have to be something super expensive like a concert or event ticket, but it also like I don't know, like you know the person that you're getting this gift for, you know the person and like what they enjoy. So if they'd enjoy just a simple little watch TV on the couch, hang out, watch a movie, have some popcorn or whatever in a night in, then that's what they would love. If you know that they would love to go to a concert event, then you know them best, you know? Um, so yeah, like, mm, I don't know, just fun little things that show that you put thought into it and that you know them and stuff. Like, you know what? Maybe they would just want to kill the afternoon and just do something small, like a DIY movie theater setup is so cute, or like booked in staycation, or even just like carefully curated picnic will be sure to impress them. Like, it's so cute. Okay, finally we have gifting, which sounds so easy. So gifting is like tangible and intangible items that make you feel appreciated or noticed. And one of my friends, I remember freshman year of college, like I was talking about love languages and I was just like asking like I always try to ask people like their love language just because I'm like, okay, how do I show you love and appreciation that you're gonna hear it and know it and see it and be like, oh my gosh, Issa cares about me. Um, because if I speak words of AF to everyone and words of AF is not on their radar at all, they're gonna be like, thanks, cool, but like, and they won't receive the love the way I intend for it to be received. So that's why it's important. Anyways, so Um, things like, oh, sorry, in my story, my story that I was telling, she said that like her love language is gifting, and she said that like honestly, if you were to pick up a rock or like so like driving to Pullman, there's so many like there's farms, right? She's like, honestly, you could pick up an onion off the side of the road. You could pick up a rock off the side of the road, give it to me, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, you thought of me? And I was like, that's the sweetest thing ever. Um, but yeah, so tangible and intangible items. So honestly, it could be just something super small, like flowers, right? But it's also like going to a friend's like concert or performance, you know? And like it sounds so dumb, but like your presence there is a gift, right? Because like you're not necessarily spending quality time if they're the ones performing, but you are there, and like that means something, that shows them something. Many people would think that these recipients are the easy ones, but don't be fooled into thinking that a person who enjoys gifts will enjoy just any gift. These people tend to prefer sentimental mementos that really tell them you care. Like it's less about the money side of receiving gifts, but really knowing the person, giving a gift that says, I know you and I see you, and this is a real need for you. This is something that I thought of you when I saw this and I wanted you to have it. Um, for these people, you'll need to think of like sentimental souvenirs, like things that speak to inside jokes or that generally show them that you know them and their interests. It's much easier said than done. Um, like in an easy place to start is looking at a person's interests and try to do some research into what's out there. So like honestly, social media has made this so easy. You can go look at someone's following list. You can go look at their Pinterest. You can go look at the things that they post. Um, maybe it's like Harry Styles or Taylor Swift merch. Or like signed copy of their favorite album or vinyl. Like maybe you could even track down a discounted perfume that they used to love wearing. Um, your work is definitely cut out for you, but it doesn't have to be as difficult as we might think it is. Another way to gift is with things that toe the line between practical and sentimental, like things like record players or personalized accessories and novelty items. Like those all work so well. And so I don't know, it's gift giving is so hard, but if you know someone, it doesn't have to be as hard as we think it is. Like I put so much pressure on myself to get gifts for people that I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope that they really like this, I hope that they love this. But if you know their love language, if you know them as a person, then I'm sure whatever you get them, they will absolutely adore and be so grateful for, because you got it for them, because you put thought into it. So yeah, that is all I have. I know this was like kind of a longer quote mini, but I hope you learned something. I hope you liked it. Um, but yeah, so with the end of my list comes our new little outro. And if you've been listening to the previous 7 days, you'll know that we aren't doing Song of the Week. But if you missed our songs and our picks, go listen to day 3, because Sam and I both put out minis. So this is our second day of both putting out minis. So fun. We both put out minis with our little Christmas playlists. So go check those out. And we also have our playlist linked in our day 3 minis. So the way we're ending this is by saying something we're thankful for and something we're looking forward to. I did not think about this at all, but something I am thankful for. I feel so cringe saying this, but I really am thankful for like love languages and like personality types, because that is a way that I am able to connect and understand people and the way that they work and the way that they um I don't know, can connect with me. And yeah, I love knowing people's hearts. I love knowing people's minds, and just knowing what they like and what they respond to is good for me to know, and it's important to me. And something I'm looking forward to. Oh gosh, what am I looking forward to? Oh, like I mentioned earlier, I'm having a little reading party with Emily and Hannah tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to that. And it's on my birthday, and I'm excited to spend quality time with them, just reading, doing something we all love. And honestly, we're gonna be talking about our books too, so it'll be a fun little book club moment. And yeah, I'm really excited for that. So thank you so much for listening. I'm so excited about this. Um, Yeah, Podmas has been so much fun so far, and it's only going to get better. So if you're not already, make sure to follow us on whatever stream platform you use so you know exactly when an episode's coming out. And then also, if you really, really please, pretty please, could leave us a rate and review, that would be so helpful. Like, yeah, honestly, like we've said it so many times, but it really does help a lot. And we love looking at it, we love reading them. But yeah, and then also follow us on Instagram at likewise underscore pod because the feed is so cute right now. I love it. I adore it. But yeah, that's really all I have this time. For real, for real. Um, sorry, I keep saying and it's like really annoying me, and I'm sure it's annoying you too. So I'll end it here. Thank you so much for listening this far and just for hanging out with us on all these 12 days of Podmas. I hope you have a holly jolly rest of your day. Bye.